Okay, so with that split, then what we want to do is pick this piece and this one, and this curve and this piece, and this curve and this piece, and whoa, this one and this piece. Here we go. Okay. We come over into the through finger viewport and we move this down the distance we want those to be set down in there. Alright. And then we loft. Surface loft. Curve to curve. Alright. Let's put that on there. Loft. Alright. Curve to curve. Loft. Loft. Alright, there we go, and one more. Alright, so we'll right click green and hit join. There we go. So now we have pieces that we want to get up onto the ring. And let's go ahead. I wonder if I can steal this one. I haven't tried this yet either. Let's go ahead and mirror this to the other side here. Like so. That's close. Pretty close. We'll go ahead and 1D scale this thing from like there. Whoa. That'll work for today. Okay. Alright, next we need to get ready for the flow along surface here. And what it does is it takes a backbone surface, and then it takes whatever's on that backbone surface, which in this case is our green model, and puts it up onto another surface. Okay? So the way that this surface is made with flow, or with curve network, I want to control how this surface is made so that it follows the same flow. So what I'm going to do is come over and let's turn on blue and right click blue, and I'm going to delete all those. Okay, so let's use blue, and we'll come over to polyline, and I'm going to draw a line straight down this way, enter, and then another line straight down here, and then I'm going to draw one here to here and here to here. So this one and this one are the rails for a sweep 2 that then is this one and this one. So now I know that this goes along this way as far as the flow goes. Now, in Rhino, we have history. Okay? We have history in version 6. Oh, that's our history. Under Rhino 4, do we have history in here? I always type it anyway. So, if you type history, you can see that record is on, and it's been being recorded this whole time. Updates on and broken history is off. I hate that. So anyway, the whole point is that if you mirror things, so like this one was mirrored from this one. If I move this one, oh no, I broke the history when I scaled it. Bad example, but I'll show you. But history is on. Okay, well here's a little history lesson. 407 years. Anyway, so this one came from this one. Parent, child. Move the parent. Because it was a mirror, the child goes with it. That's Rhino history. Okay, so we're going to rely on that when we do flow along surface. So let's go ahead and right-click the dark green. There's the pieces that we want to flow. And we'll go ahead and go to Transform, Flow Along Surface. Okay, need an icon for that one. I'm sure we have it in our next build. Copy equals yes, rigid equals no. I'll show you what that is. So select the base surface near a corner. The base surface is the blue one. There's a corner. Now I want to do the corresponding corner, which should be here, in theory. Okay, so yeah, shoot, that I was hoping that would work, and it kind of stands to reason. It ends up just going straight here, which is kind of a drag. We would need to get that to go around the ring, so we would need to build more surfaces, which is a bummer. The rest of it worked though. So what we have here is, let's turn off this, and notice that because I had this negative, okay, then it went inside the surface, like so. Now the beauty of this is that with history on, we can come over here now, and let's try this, this viewport, and let's go to Transform, Bend, and we'll go ahead and just pick a spot, let's say here, and let's try bending this. Oh, you can't see the feedback. Here's what I do for the feedback. I go to rendered viewport right here, and now let's go to bend, right, like so, and now you can see it. So we'll go ahead and bend this now. If you watch over here, you will see that history will update that, like so. And we can get that to start to follow the finger, which is kind of cool. And also, if it's not quite what you want, as far as like maybe we want this one and this one inset a little bit. So if we simply just move these down a little, like so, then they'll move up here. Now they're inset. So if you watch really close, like right here, and I come over here and move it, then you can see it update it. That's history is on. History in the making. Okay, obviously at this point, once we have this, we would mirror and start building this. Now let's go ahead and I'll hit pause. Okay, so here's here it is all mirrored around there, and the rest of this is just still more what I call busy work, and that is, now that I have some curves out here, some edge curves and so on, all we'd have to do is make a surface based off of this one, that just comes and connects these surfaces where we want it to not be pierced. I mean, obviously we have to do something to hold this thing together. It's just going to float away. But we would just build surfaces and run them up along here with sweep 2 and so on. But there is the beauty of flow along surface and getting this thing built. And also, if we take the time to make some of this stuff touch other stuff to begin with, just to begin with, then it, we won't have to build anything to fill that in. So in other words, if I make a block that sits in here and fills this in, and then put it up here, then it'll just be connected anyway, right here, like for instance in this spot, because you can see that it does touch right there. Let's switch this back to shaded. There we go. Yeah, so where this fills in there, we'll just fill it in. But anyway, there's that with flow.